Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another videos of the paid request. This time for James. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for Left Hand Path by the band Entombed, which I never heard of this band before. It's a Swedish death metal band. This is their debut album in 1990. The reason I'm laughing is because I'm not a death metal guy. I like metal, AC/DC, Metallica, Megadeth. I've enjoyed some of their stuff. But death metal, the stuff's like, I'm like, it's noise, it's a lot of noise and growling, and I did not like this album at all. In fact, I listened to these songs: Left Hand Path, Drowned, Revel in Flesh, When Life Has Seized, Supposed to Rot, But Life Goes On. Every song sounded the same to me. I could not, with a gun in my head, tell you the difference between all of these damn songs. It was a guitar that sounds like a buzzsaw, which just was their motif, and a lot of growling. Like Left Hand Path, I literally had to write down the lyrics. I dip my forefinger in the watery blood of your impotent redeemer, and God, I wrote so poor I can't understand what I wrote. And blank over his torn brow, the true prince of evil. I feel like I'm reading this and it's going to be like Trick or Treat, the movie, and some guys are going to come out of some stereo and try to stick a guitar up my rectum. I feel like you read these lyrics and you're selling your soul to some ghoulie or gremlin or whatever that's going to come out and attack everybody. I'd rather write it with songs like, have you like Drowned, I understood they are taking my money. Yeah, if you bought this album, they definitely took your money. It sounds like he is drowning, by the way. He took my money. Like, did he drown while making the song Drowned? When Life Has Seized, there's a lot of growls there. Like, every song just seemed like another growl, and every beat seemed like the same buzzsaw guitar beats to it. And again, I know it's not much of a review, but I don't think this is much of music. And I know there's people who are into death metal, they love this, they think it's fantastic, they think it's one of the best, but I'm not a death metal guy. I've never been a death metal guy, and I could not, to any other death metal stuff, it seemed like the same thing. I liked how the album is called Ear Ache Records, because that's how my ears felt listening to this. It ate my brain to escape from hearing these sounds again. The title track contains an interpolation of the theme from the 1979 horror film Phantasm at 3 minutes and 54 seconds. This is noted to define the style of Swedish death metal by being the first studio album to feature the buzzsaw guitar tone, later become a staple for the regional scene thereafter. Using guitars tuned to B standard tuning through a Boss HM2 heavy metal pedal with all the controls set to max. These guitars were panned to the left and right channels, while a third guitar using a Boss DS1 distortion pedal was placed in the center channel along with the bass. Leif Kusner has been credited as the creator of the Swedish death metal guitar tone, who was a guitarist in the band Nihilist, who later reformed as Entombed. This is number 82 in Rolling Stone's 100 Greatest Metal Albums of All Time. It's by 2005 Decibel, would put them in the Hall of Fame, naming it the first proper Swedish death metal album. Drowned was featured in the 2009 video game Grand Theft Auto 4 The Lost and the Damned on the radio station Liberty City Hardcore. I never played Grand Theft Auto 4. The vocals are Lars Goran Petrov, guitar, bass, Uffe Siderlin, another guitar, Alex Hillid, drums and bass, Nick Anderson. How many albums do these guys do? A lot. They did this one, Clandestine, Wolverine Blues, To Ride, Shoot Straight, and Speak the Truth, Same Difference, Uprising, Morning Star, Inferno, Serpent Saints, The Ten Amendments. Damn. That's like 3 more than Guns N' Roses in terms of albums. If people are into this stuff, that's fine. I'm just not into death metal at all. Like I said so many times, I couldn't understand what the hell was being said. I couldn't understand what the hell was being done. I tried to understand the lyrics. I would actually have to look up the lyrics to figure out what the hell's going on. Each song sounded the same in terms of the tone. Funny, this is an old review from Entertainment Weekly from back in the day. Entombed from Sweden have songs with vivid titles like Revel in Flesh, Abnormally Diseased, a tough 2-guitar attack, and a singer with a throat slash style that outdoes even Stevie Nicks. All they say is it sounds drab. So I just are talking about a bunch of bands, and that's the only thing they said. Wow. Well, that says a lot. Very descriptive. I'm sorry it's not much of a review, but I really don't know what else to say. I mean, okay, let's look at like some of the lyrics. Revel in Flesh, right? Because I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand what the hell the lyrics were. Revel in Flesh. As your eyes are filled with horror, I lift up the corpse on the bench. You can't avoid the dismal sight. Its arms and legs I retrench. Excavating its interior to get a hold of what's inside. As I drivel and belch, you feel so damn reviled. As I continue with laughter, I drink the bowels. I thought I said rectum, but it says rheum. What is a rheum? Bowels rheum? A watery fluid that collects or drips from the nose or eyes. Really? That's what it's called? The watery fluid that collects and drips from the nose or eyes. The dunk that collects in the corners of your eyes. Okay, so like, okay. Well, this is watery fluid, but that says the stuff. Okay, so like you get up and then you see this stuff in your eyes. It comes from your nose and mouth too? So yeah, some people call it like the eye sleepies or whatever. So when there's this stuff in the corner of your eyes, that's called rheum. Well, you learn something new every day. There you go. So I dream from the bowels realm, squeezing my hand through its mouth and further, through its stomach to its womb. Of its once called body there seems nothing to be left, and you better prepare yourself for an equaling death. Pools of coagulated blood and rotten flesh by my side. Now I really need something more to kill another day in my life. It seems like I'm just going to invoke the demons. Oh, I'm sorry, the way it would be, some would be. You feel I'll just But life goes on. I mean, that seems like it should be, but life goes on. That should be a decent one, right? Life goes on. What, I mean, how could that be horrible? But life goes on. I mean, life goes on. A rotten stench surrounds another ended life. Maggots infesting the rotten flesh. Is that the way you want to die, decomposed? Don't want to live in a decaying shell. But why should I go to heaven, and who's to say I'll enter hell? Dead, deceased, but life goes on. I will be the one who won. My charred body will decay, but my soul will be floating anyway. Visually a corpse, but what's inside my head? Don't consider I once was deceased, so I guess I'll come back from the dead. Die on my death and relentless a grieve. Dead and put down in wooden box, just can't be my destiny. Dead, deceased, but life goes on. I will be the one who won. Continue to seek and you will see that life is your worst enemy. Whoa. There's a whoa. I can't do that again. It'll hurt my throat. Like, the lyrics are like just. Again, it's like the date. I mean, an 80s horror film where look at the lyrics and you read the lyrics and then the demons from the date pop up and bring you back down to the hole, to Satan's butthole. Jesus. There you go. Hey Jesus, come sing this song. He's a singer? I don't know. Maybe that's what he's doing. That's why he hasn't come back. He's too busy in his cover band. Creed cover band. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now. It just ain't my cup of tea, I guess.